Hello, lovely people. Happy sunny Sunday. It's been a hot minute, and yeah, what's the reason for that? I'd say procrastination, which is not something that I normally suffer from, but when it comes to doing something new, I always spend too much time preparing for it and making sure that everything's perfect before I do it. And then I waste a lot of time when I should have just do it and learn on the job and see what happens. And then at least I'm doing something. So this is something I would like to talk to you about today. I have 5 tips for you how to overcome procrastination. And I think it's a big problem for a lot of people when they know they want to do something and they could be very motivated, but they just can't get started and they keep putting up barriers and obstacles. And when it comes to a healthy lifestyle, maybe if you want to change your diet or be more active, you can always come up with a reason why today's not the right day to start it. Maybe you've got a holiday coming up, that's sort of this time of year where you think, oh, okay, well, I'm going on holiday in 3 weeks, I'm going to start after the holiday. Or you've got birthdays coming up or a celebration, or maybe you've got a health condition and you think, oh, okay, I've got to sort this health condition out first and then I'll do it. And then you keep kicking the can down the road and you never really take action, and then nothing will change. So it's better to do something, even the smallest thing, because that will still make a difference. And then you start to get motivated by the result, and then you're more likely to keep on doing it. So the reason why I haven't posted a video in the last couple of weeks is exactly because of me trying to think of a new way to post videos. And I realized that I would also maybe like to put them on Instagram, and then I thought I should probably record them and then I can put them on YouTube. So I got completely immersed in learning how to do that. Then I needed to find out how to edit these flipping videos, because if you pre-record them then you probably want to edit them. So put it in iMovie on my laptop, and then I had to learn how that works. So then I went on Skillshare to do a course on that, because Skillshare is amazing. I'm not an affiliate, but I do highly recommend it. It has a course for many useful things and fun things as well. I wouldn't say iMovie is particularly fun, but it's very useful if you want to post videos. So I went on there, and yeah, I think you always get like an introductory offer. So if you check out Skillshare, you don't have to be a member to check out what's available, and you'll see they have courses on every subject under the sun. And so that's where I'm learning how to do iMovie. I haven't figured it out completely, of course. And all that time, I said, okay, well, I'll start doing the videos again when I've got that all worked out. But what I could have done is to still do a video whilst once a week live in whatever bumbly way I'm doing it, to at least put something out there. And so that's why I want to talk about it a little bit today, because that made me think of how that relates to our lifestyle as well. When you want to change your lifestyle and you just can't get yourself to take action. So 5 tips. Just gonna have a little peek at my notes. Number 1 is no surprise, but if you've watched any of my videos, is goal setting, because I'm really hot on goal setting, because it just makes such a difference to the outcome. If you have this rough idea in your mind that you're going to change your diet, and you say to yourself, okay, next week is the week, next week, say tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to eat healthily. I'm going to eat more vegetables. I'm going to eat fewer processed food items. I'm going to eat fewer carbohydrates and sugar. You're being a little bit specific, but it's still quite vague. And then tomorrow comes, but because it was so vague, you don't really have a fixed plan. Whereas if you would sit down and make a list of the things that you want to change in your diet, decide what you can start doing tomorrow, and come up with a plan and be very specific about what it is that you're going to do. So probably a meal plan. What exactly is it that you're going to eat? How much of it? and then you're going to make sure that you buy it and you've got it in the house. And so then you're much more likely to do it, because if you just have that idea in your head and you wait till tomorrow comes, and then you've got to go out and buy the food and think about when to prepare it, you're probably not going to do it. So goal setting, be very specific: where, when, what, who with, how long for, or how much. The more specific you are, the more likely you're going to be successful. Number 2 is then create a schedule. So be very exact about when you do it and make that a habit. So you create consistency, because when you have consistency, you're more likely to be successful. So plan when you're going to do this thing that's going to help you to be more healthy, whatever that is for you. And then set a time and a date, exactly when you're going to do that, a frequency, and maybe even make a little list in your calendar where you tick it off when you've done it. And then again, it's much more likely that you will stick to it as much as possible. And then you're not also going to get in that position where you're thinking about, okay, when shall I do it? I can't do it now because I've got to do this first or that first. No, you've already decided beforehand when you're doing it. You've put it in your calendar, you know you're doing it, and that's when you do it and you get the job done. Number 3, start really, really small and easy. I keep saying how I'm not one of these coaches who says go hard or go home. I say start easy, because that will help you to create that consistency. Don't make it so difficult that that the chances are that you're not going to do it. You've got to make it so easy that it's not a big deal and you're more likely to do it. And when you're used to it and you're consistent, then you can add to it, and then you can make it maybe a little bit more challenging, but not to start with. So really, really easy, small steps, and you don't have to do everything in one go. Maybe your lifestyle is crap at the moment in every way. You're not moving, you're eating rubbish, but you can't change all that in 1 week. So pick one thing that you're going to do this week, set yourself a very specific goal around that, and start there. And then you'll find when you've started somewhere, you're in action mode, and then you're more likely to keep going, because now you're feeling smug because you're that person who's doing something, and that makes it more likely that you're going to continue with that, and maybe even add other things to it. Number 4 is to use positive reinforcement. Even if the thing is ridiculously small that you're doing, make yourself feel really good about that. Pat yourself on the back. Maybe even say to yourself in the mirror, well done. I know it's a bit weird. I'm not very good at talking to myself in the mirror, but it might work for you. Or, just in your head, make an acknowledgement that you've done something good for yourself. You could also reward yourself. You could also bribe yourself. If you like watching Netflix, then you could say, today I will not allow myself to watch Netflix until I've walked for 15 minutes, or whatever else you want to be doing, and that might help you to do it. But definitely reward yourself, whether that is just by acknowledging it, celebrating it, boasting about it to somebody else, or just feel good about it. That's important, because then you start to feel really good about yourself, and when you feel good about yourself, you do better, and when you feel bad about yourself, you do worse for sure. And number 5, I would say, find an accountability partner or a system that helps you to be accountable. So somebody's going to ask you, did you do that thing that you said you were going to do? Or how's it going? Or give me the numbers. What are the stats, the measurements, or whatever it is you're trying to achieve? Because that might help you to do it, because you know that somebody's going to ask you. You can do this with a friend or a family member, or you can do that with a coach like myself, and set that up. There are many, many ways in which you can do that, and that might also help you to stay on track. Now remember, these things, they don't happen very quickly, because it's not easy to make changes, and give yourself some time, be nice to yourself, and just crack on with it, just start doing it. I hope you found that helpful. It's Sunday, so it's goal setting day for me. I always spend about 5 minutes every Sunday to think about what I'm going to do to be as healthy as I can be next week. I only do it for 1 week because I don't want to stress myself out and say I'm going to do it till Christmas or for the rest of my life. I don't have to commit to that. I'm just going to say this week. And there's always something that you can think of, and then it doesn't feel stressful because it's only 1 week, and then you'll decide at the end of the week whether you want to roll that over or whether you want to do something else, but you're always doing something, and that has to be a good thing. So this week I have decided I'm going to do 10 sun salutations. That's a yoga move. It's actually several moves. Sun salutation is I'm talking like I know anything about yoga, but it's a sequence, not a frequency, a sequence of movements, yoga moves, and I really love it because it covers a lot of different muscles, and it really helps me to keep my back pain free and feel very flexible. It doesn't take very long, so it's easy to do. And yeah, it's just a really nice way to start the day. If you don't know what it is, look it up. I'm not gonna not gonna demonstrate it for you. So you can just Google it or whatever browser you've got. It's called Sun Salutation. Maybe you should add yoga to it. And that's what I'm going to be doing every morning this week. And that's not going to be too difficult, doesn't take too long. So I'm not setting myself a goal that's too ambitious. Think about what it is that you want to do this week, and feel free to share it, or if you need any help with the goal setting, let me know. And if you would like notes from this video to a little recap of the tips that I went through, and maybe a useful link where you can get some help with accountability, let me know, then I will happily send that to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep working on how to do videos on every platform, and maybe even edit them. I doubt that I'm going to edit this one yet. And I hope you're going to have a really fun week, and I will be back next Sunday. Love you lots. Bye.